going on, guys? Happy Tuesday and all that bullshit. I'm just making my regular video that I always do, and then YouTube is gonna, find some reason to get a stick up its asshole, turn that shit sideways on purpose, and then ban me for it again. Because again, this is my second YouTube channel. Well, technically, my buddy, like again, I live in an apartment complex, so like I pretty much keep to myself. But like, I'll just let people know, like, that time when YouTube was like when they were taking away people's likes and all that bullshit, and people were like, "Oh, it's got to be you." I was like, "Why's it got to be me?" I mean, theoretically, I live in an apartment complex, so there's like a bajillion people here. So theoretically, someone could just be like, "Hey, man, you can just use my account," or "Yeah, you can just use an account in my name, and then I'll give it to you," and all that bullshit. So whatever. So I'm gonna keep on uploading, and whenever I get around to like making a Theta TV account that I upload to or whatever, I'll do that. I really don't give a shit. Like again, I really even only started making these videos because a bunch of losers started fucking annoying me and trying to dox me. So I was like, look how fucking foolish you all are because I do this shit as a joke and I get more views than you, and I don't even get that many views. So imagine how sucky you must be if you're like, oh, I'm gonna make my thing to get views and to fucking losers. Anyways, I got another credit card, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not gonna flash the numbers and all that bullshit on it, but got another credit card. So I did not max out my credit cards and transfer balances, put everything in the crypto just yet. I might not, just because credit cards are supposed to be like your emergency stash. Like, oh, excuse me. Like I got paid and I put all my money into crypto, and then that shit happened with my car. Excuse me. And like, yeah, it's cool that I got an Acura. The Acura is so sweet. I'm telling you, like I'm gonna have to go driving just to drive later on. The Acura is so sweet. It's got so much pickup. I was driving responsibly and all that bullshit, but man, that thing just cuts through. It's just like, it's so smooth. It's got like the leather seats. It's got the ass warmers because when it's cold, you're like, oh yeah, now my ass is warm. I don't want to get out of the car because my ass is warm. Then what was it? It's got like the oak thingy for all the cup holder thingy. It's like, oh, it's oak covering, and I think it's got a satellite radio, but I don't use radio. This is gonna sound stupid, but I don't like the radio on when I drive. I want to hear the engine and shit. Get more in tune with the car. I might, man, my hand is fucking hurting. Like Coach Lear yesterday, just fucking. I was lifting weights, and he just, I don't know, have no idea why. He was just like challenging me to put on more weight. And then he's like, no, more weight than that. He was like, even more weight. And I was like, yeah, doing it. And it was no problem. I feel fine. Except for then I started doing the deadlifts. And it's because it wasn't even heavy. It's because I have those puncture wounds right in my hand. Because like I'll have it. I mean, if I do it this way, then I can get it more. Because that's the way they trained us to do it when I was doing powerlifting in high school. Back when I had the max deadlift of 550 when I was 16 years old. So I see all these grown ass adults like, oh, I did 400 pounds. Like, oh, you're a pussy. I was 16. I could probably still do 550 right now. I just don't feel like blowing out my back. I'm working back up to it. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be happy until I do sets of 550 because that was when I was 16. All right. Anyways, so holding it this way, I'll be doing deadlifts, and then like my thumb, because the puncture wound is right here on that thumb area. I'll be like, I do one set of 21, then I do two sets of 12. So I'm going for 45 and anything, and then I'll take off some weight and go until exhaustion. But like when I'm doing like 21 of them, like this hand here with a puncture wound, I'll be like gripping it, and then at like 16, 17, 18, my thumb will start coming off. It won't hold anymore. And then like the last couple, I have to do them like this because it's shaking from the injury. So as much fun as it was to like max out and all that bullshit, I have to like be careful that I don't drop the weight. So that's why I'm doing less weight and more reps. But it was fun as shit, man. Just like throwing weights up and whatnot. Everyone asking me about crypto and bullshit. I'll just stick to the topics. Like I'm not gonna. I mean, like it's all fun and games and whatnot. But I will just say this: people like to. In one of those videos I made when I was like, everyone's like, I was like, people think that women are like sexual camels and they don't like sex, and nothing could be farther from the truth. Women are very, very sexual beings. The thing is, they just not be sexual with you. That's the issue. Now, I'm not gonna make any more jokes about like eating beef jerky and all that bullshit and playing with vaginas and whatnot because I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm not gonna go into it. Just a bunch of they're all going ape shit now, and I don't give a shit because I'm not playing their fucking games. If they don't know anyone who can, uh, you know, what was it? It's like they said in Scent of a Woman, like you're eating too much sugar. You forgot the taste of real honey. So I mean, if y'all bitches can't find someone who knows the taste of honey, it's not my fault. You should probably, let's see. I know that hot movie star lady who followed me for no reason and then wouldn't talk to me. She's dating a 50-year-old loser. So hopefully he knows how to eat honey. Let's see. Um, I'm not even going to the other ones because it's just too easy. And then whatever. I don't give a shit. So I was gonna say I'm gonna talk about crypto right now. As you can see, oh shit, wrong one. I already told you guys to pull all my money out, but crypto's like way down. Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, Bitcoin Cash down. Litecoin is still up. It's down, but it's not like 150 down. It's 178 down, right? Chainlink's down, Zcash. Zcash and Litecoin are still over $100. That's the thing. If you got most of your shit at like the $50 range, you're good. Man, these fucking bullshits. DAI is a stable coin, so it's just gonna be around there. Bats down. I told you Orchid was going back down. Maker is tanking. Mana, Ox, all that bullshit. All right, see these. Oh, look at that. Pax G is going up. I sold mine at 1820, so I guess it went down a little bit actually. Yearn's down. Ren's down. They're all down. Ave and Amp. Ave got fucking wrecked. Ave got its drink spiked and it woke up with a condom in its asshole. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, like, look at that. Ave got fucked. And then Amp. Yeah, I actually shouldn't say that. That was a joke at VMI. We shouldn't joke about that. Whoever that happened to must really be upset. I still remember. It's so, oh man, it's like, it's not funny. It's not funny. I just remember at VMI, they would tell us stories about. I don't want to go into it. I just don't want to go into it. It's fucking gross. Trust nobody. I'll just say that. Like, trust nobody and thank God for penicillin. Dude, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, fine. I'll tell the story. So the story was I was just like waiting in line because I was boxing at VMI Boxing Club and I had to go get some health check thingy before they'd let me in the ring. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting by the corpsman's office and I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden, because I had an appointment and everything, and then all of a sudden, I just see a cadet walk out. And like, I wasn't even like a full cadet. I was like a cadet through another school and I was close to BMI. So I went there to box and shit like that. Um, and this dude just walked out with like this look on his face. And then there's a no leaving the campus rule for a reason. And then long to short, he was like, look, I can't tell you that I said this, but anytime you go to a bar, never leave your drink unattended. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, that dude just walked in and was like, I woke up. I went to a bar last night. I snuck out. I went to the bathroom, came back, finished my beer, and I woke up with a condom in my asshole. And he was like, well, here's a shot of penicillin. Don't leave your drink unattended. What else can you do? That shit's fucked up. But anyways, you shouldn't joke about that kind of shit, but the point is crypto is down like a motherfucker. All right. Um, Even Theta's under $2 last time I checked. Oh, shit, it just went. I literally just saw this like a couple minutes ago, and it's like 285. See, I'm telling you, Theta does not like to stay down. When Theta goes down, it gets pumped right back up. Theta Fuel was at 7. Yeah, it was at 7.5. Now it's at 7.7. Like, you guys, telling you guys should get in on this shit. Cardano is back over $1 or just about over $1 last time I checked, and that shit's gonna do good as well. I'm a little sad, but I'm still way the fuck up. I mean, oh no, I only have $140,000. Oh, woe is me. Or more, 150. I only have $150,000. Oh, woe is me. You know. But the thing I was to end it not on a gross note, is to say like this is the reason why you should be in crypto and whatnot. Is like, look, I got a call yesterday about student loan shit, and the fucking thing. My back hurts. Okay, not really, but it kind of does. Oh man, I was sore because I was focusing on like I was like I'm gonna go in and do some weights, and then I'm gonna punch the bag and jump the rope and all that bullshit. And my focus was punching the bag and jumping the rope. But then I did all those extra weights, and like my arms started gassing out when I was punching. And my legs started hurting, and I just want to sleep all day, and everything's sore. Because it's like if it was just punching or just lifting, it would have been fine. I just icy hot and it's done. Both of them like back to back consecutively. I'm just I don't know, man. Stick a fork in me. Oh shit. But anyways, what's I talking about? Crypto. It's like, look, you guys gotta understand some shit. Like, crypto goes up and it goes down. That's just what it does. But so I got a call about student loan shit. I want to remind everyone, student loans, the person that you all voted for, and then he didn't win, and then the election got stolen. Biden promised everyone a lot of money and he's going to cancel student loans. First thing that motherfucker did was tell everyone, we're not going to cancel student loans. We're just going to extend Trump's thing where he was giving everyone the ability to not pay them yet with no interests. So they're just extending Trump shit more and not giving you anything that they promised. Bullshit. And the reason why I bring that up is because I'm on the phone with these people. I'm like, yeah, student loans, blah, blah. Actually, I had it on speakerphone. I was like, yeah, student loans, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, yeah, no, you have no interest until October. And I was like, question. So if I was to, get my, if I had Bitcoin and I like cash out Bitcoin, is there a penalty for paying off a student loan fast? And she just paused and she was like, well, if you have some Bitcoin, I I'm not telling you what to do, but it's to your benefit to pay these off as fast as you can. I was like, yeah, cool. Then when I went to get the car and shit, and I was like, because again, I was like showing them, I was like, look, all my money's in crypto. Like, I mean, if you want, you guys take Bitcoin, you guys take Ethereum, you guys take AMP. I mean, I can pay you right now for the entire fucking car in a Bitcoin. And they were like, well, we don't have a way to take that Bitcoin. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just put it on my credit card then, the minimum payment, and then I'll just pay it off later when Bitcoin spikes again. And I'm like, yeah. And then what was it? Some other people I was talking to. Look, the point is just like get cryptocurrency. Everyone right now is like, oh no, my money's going down. Oh, I don't have enough. Ah. But if you got Bitcoin, you're doing fantastic. And I want to remind everyone that all the institutional money started going into Bitcoin at 20,000 K, 20K. We retraced to 48K. Okay, all that really says is that Bitcoin went up a bit too fast. I personally think we might see a retracement a bit more because that Ripple lawsuit. Just like the last time, they were like, if Ripple's pegged to the dollar, and you just mint a whole bunch of Ripple, how is that not? And how is not that not printing money? It is. That's why the last time that happened, that shit crashed. And I know that there was like behind the scenes shit going on. There's always behind the scenes shit going on. That's why I tell people, like, you guys saw it. Like ideally, if I would have had all that $9,000 and waited until now and then bought the dip on Theta, that would have been preferred. I still was able to take the money that I put in, turn that into an extra $2,000, turn that all into Theta and Theta Fuel, and my coin count went up. So when this shit corrects back, when this shit gets back to 350, which is the highest I've ever bought Theta at, maybe it was 340, maybe I gotta have to double check. But the things when it corrects back to 350, which is not its all-time high, I will have made a shit ton of money off of buying the dips. All right. So as I was telling one of my buddies, like, what do you do when you increase your coin count? Let's say you got some Ethereum at 900, right? Goes up to 2,000. You don't want to sell all your Ethereum, right? Maybe sell half your Ethereum, and then wait for a dip or a correction. If it goes down, you buy another Ethereum. Now you have 1.5 or 2 Ethereums for the price of 1 Ethereum, right? If you're doing that shit and you have a surprise bill, oh well, I bought Ethereum at 900. It went back up. It went back. It's back up to 2,000. Let me sell half my Ethereum, pay my bill. Whatever I have left over, I'll put back into the exchange and wait for a correction and buy it back. It's that simple. That's how you make money. You can put in buy orders. You can be like, well, I'm going to put a buy order in for 1 Ethereum at 1,200. Ha ha ha, you dummy. Ethereum's at 2,000. Yeah, just wait. Flash crash, goes down to 1,200, back up, you made your money. You made your money and your profit like that. That's the shit you gotta be doing, all right? This is gonna sound so bad. You don't want to end up getting a shot of penicillin just because you're stupid, okay? Like, think of the dollar. Like, the only reason why I think that Dogecoin is a buy to people is because to them, it is like the dollar's a meme. You're like, oh, well, they pay you in dollars. Oh, look, these funny little symbols on it, and it's a joke. Ha, it's not real money. Ha, the dollars. Same thing like Dogecoin is a dollar. It's just a fucking joke. It's a joke with funny symbols on it. Get into cryptocurrency. So that's my thing, and I guess I'll put these videos on my other video thingy until I get unbanned, and then when they ban me, I'll make a new account, and I don't give a fuck. I don't remember. Maybe there was something I was gonna say. There's not. I do want to. What was it? There was something about. Look, it's just like I will just say this: like, women are very, very defensive because the society we live in is bullshit, and it teaches them that they're more important than they really are. So just don't worry about the shit that they do. Like, you gotta understand, every single thing a woman does is testing you. She's like, oh well, I like him, but I had to test him for this bullshit. So don't even worry about it. That's why I tell you, when they're ready for shit, they'll do shit, and then at the same time, that's when it's your turn. So let's say you have a thing for girl A, and you're like, hey, I got a thing for you. I think you're cute. She's like, oh, I have to test you, make sure that you're really into me. And then while she's out testing you, she's being a cunt. Well, that might take her off your list of like girls that you would like wine and dine and date and whatnot. You still think she's hot. You still fuck her, right? So then she's got her shit going on in her mind, and then all of a sudden she'll let her shit play out. 2 or 3 weeks later, she'll show up like, that time when you said that stuff, oh, it made me think about whatever. And then she'll start essing on your D, and then you plow her, and then she's like, so are we dating? No, we're not dating because you didn't want to date, but I have no problem doing this again. That's how you got to do it, because you don't put someone first who's going to put you last. It's just what it is. So in the meantime, you make money, you buy the crypto dips, and you get paid. So just keep hacking, keep stacking, and all that bullshit. All right, guys, peace out.